All right. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Ba'asham Makakadash. Honest to those I've learned from, those men that's constantly pushing out this word, keeping the sheep fed. Double honor to their teachers, the apostles of all Israel. And shalom to those of Yasharala seeking the truth, seeking righteousness, and hoping for edification. I'm going to be really quick with this one. We're going to call this one, What Time Are We In? I mean, with just news popping off by the minute. I mean, big news. News that in times past would take months to decipher and dissect, and the pundits would just go set up tent in front of wherever the event happened and just dissect it right in front of your eyes, have specialists come on and just to determine this one event are just like blowing in the wind. They happen and then it's on to the next story. I mean, it's people are rolling up in boats, shooting up restaurants. Grown men, military men that know how to kill, know how to fight, that's been on the battlefield, are treating their own country like a battlefield, driving up into a church. You know, if you ever watched that movie Highlander, you know you can't do this on hollow ground. You know, on ground where you worship. You know you don't bring that type of battle. But the battle lines are blurred now after what's going on in Gaza and the way these people are just disrespecting humanity. There's really no respect for any warlike manner now. People are just doing anything. They see the Geneva Convention Act, whatever went on there, no one's really following that anymore. It's just do as you want to do on the battlefield. So this man just drove up in the church and just let loose. Started a fire, started shooting. This is a Marine did this in his own country. Someone that's tore shit up in Iraq, he's tearing shit up in America. So these are the times we're in. You really can't gauge when things is going to go down either. You want to leave the house, you're like, damn, should I go to the grocery store? Is one of them crazy damn white nationalists there? Can I go to the mall? Can I go to where can I go where one of these crazy people aren't going to act up today? You don't know what is going to happen. So right now it's at a time where you can get it wherever you're at. You could be in your house. People's houses just exploding. People are getting shot through the walls. And go look at your own house. See how a lot of us have that siding. You might have a little brick. If you're in a building, you might have a little concrete, but you still got window. Man, bullets can pretty much cut your house in half. These houses ain't built like nothing. This ain't we this is the city without gates. You know, we're not built for like military conflict, like in Syria or Egypt. The architect, when they put that building up, but when they put the house up, they were thinking, you know what? One day, them boys might show up and start blasting on us. We need to make these walls extra thick. That's not what's going on at your city council when they approve certain building zones. They're like, you ain't got to worry about that because that kind of stuff doesn't happen in America. But it's starting to happen now. When you put that church up, you might want to make sure somebody can't drive through them walls and just start shooting everybody up. I mean, it's the school. Most all schools are built pretty sturdy. Man, these dudes are just going up in the schools. Wherever the weak are, that's where these brute, evil, wicked, red people are showing up to take advantage of them. So what I'm just going to do today, we're just going to go through Matthew 24 and just read. I mean, let me start at verse 3. So, I mean, this is what we're in. This is the times we're in. And thanks to the apostles of Israel, that's been out there preaching and letting people know, we have an understanding of what's going on. We're not like caught dumbfounded, not knowing. what times we're in. Right? So I'm going to start at verse 3, Matthew 24, verse 3. And he sat upon the Mount of Olives. The disciples came up unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? And the world there is I believe that one's for age. Because, there's three ways to say world in the Greek. There's oikoumene, which means the entire world. There's cosmos, which means the government. There's 18 governments. There's a government for each nation here. And the other one is age. So this one is the end of the age. We trying to get this dude Esau out of here. He's had his time, man. He's had his time. We want to know when his end is here. When can we get him out of here so we can have some righteousness? So we can have some organic food. So we don't have to ask if the food's organic. So we don't have to wonder if there's some pork substitute somewhere hiding in our food, or some crab, shellfish, crushed up in something, and they're trying to feed it to us. Just watch every commercial. Every commercial, when they start showing food, it's a pepperoni or bacon. They're going to push that pork on you. Why is this guy that's supposed to be so righteous pushing the thing that's known as, the abomination, desolation? Why is this guy trying to keep putting pork in our temple? Why is this person keep doing this every commercial? Every commercial is pork. If it's food, if it's a burger, it has bacon on it. If it's a hot dog, it's wrapped in bacon. If it's a hot dog, damn, it's pork. Why is this guy doing this? This is the man of sin. So we'll go to verse 4. And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. That's it. Take heed that no general deceive you. No man, no president, no wannabe the defense secretary. Now your defense secretary. He's the war secretary. A wannabe. Look at this dude. Take heed that no man dressed like a woman deceive you. Take heed that no man deceive you. This is the age of deception. This guy, why is everything classified? Why can't somebody tell us the truth? Why does everything have to be classified? Why can't we get any information? What is going on down here? 60 years later, we still can't get a good answer on the JFK files. You can't get nothing from this guy. Everything's a lie. So take heed, especially take heed that no man dressed like a woman, because there's a lot of men out here dressed like women roaming around trying to deceive you. So you got to be real careful out here. You got to be sober-minded. They try to get you drunk up in that club. You don't know what you're dancing up against. You got to be real careful out here. Ain't no reason to be up in the club no more. Club days is over. But anyway, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am the Christ, and shall deceive many. So pretty much the majority of the people out there, they're going to be deceived. Just look at your own local town. Go to the health board and look up what percentage of people got that shot in their arm. In my area, I know it's like 84% of the people went and let them put an experimental, vaccine, and let them inject it in their arm. 84%. That's crazy. That means that most of the people are stupid. They're just dumb. You're dumb. I'm sorry, you're dumb. Because you should have known that there's a population crisis in America, and this dude's trying to get rid of you. And under no circumstances are you going to let some orange-looking red guy come up with some kind of Trump scene and let him inject it into you. If you let that guy put something in your body, something's wrong with you, and you're not the brightest person out. I don't care how you try to say he scared you, telling you're gonna lose your job. I mean, what good is your job going to be when you're maimed? You know what I'm saying? Well, anyway, so as it says, for and many I and shall deceive many in verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See ye that see that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Wars and look, what is today? Today's the day when this guy called up all the generals to tell them. Well, the official story is that they're telling them that we're gonna watch all of our hazing laws. You know, when going through boot camp and getting these guys ready for war, they're saying everyone's soft up around here. We're here to tighten everybody up. This guy think he's gonna get these people back ready to fight. You're not. What you need to do is tell Elon Musk to double down with them robots you got coming, because these dudes ain't got your back, dog. They done seen you in action. They know what you're about. Hey, you know them little rural boys out that claim they love fighting. They don't. I remember one day I was watching, I think it's Duck Dynasty or one of them shows. Well, it's a show. It was a reality show. What they did was they made weapons, like military weapons, and they test them out in like the back of their property. And this guy, he'd been to war. He talk about how his job was just to be on the helicopter shooting people, and he was like, best job I ever had. I loved it with all of my heart. I miss it. Yeah, he loved it because it was like shooting ducks in a barrel. This time, they don't see you in action, Esau. They know what you're about. That deception is fading. They know what you're about. They know you come to demonize and lie. How are you going to say what are you doing in Venezuela? What are you doing down there, man? That Juan Guaido thing didn't work out. Now you just going to call this dude narc and just think you're just going to blow up boats and just go. It's just, I mean, you're silly, man. You look real bad, man. Look, you got money. Why don't you spend it? Spend the money you got. You got a bank account. You got banks. You got money. Why don't you go buy some oil? Buy it. Use your money. Why do you got to go steal stuff all the time? Damn. You got boats. You can move do business, man. What's wrong with you? You got to be a thief your whole life? Damn. You're a disgrace, man. That's where you're no longer one of the sons of God. That's why you got kicked out. You're a complete disgrace. Let's continue. Where we at? Let's see, verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in divers places. What times are we in? Are we in these times? This is what we're in. This is it. Earthquakes. Tsunami watches. Stay happening. Pestilences. They're coming out all type of new stuff. Famines. The supply chain is breaking up. It's about to be broken completely. Nation against nation. Hey, that's what's going on right now. Kingdom against kingdom. What time are we in? This is it. There's no fixing this. I'm going to end the Ukraine war in 24 hours. What? No, it's still going on. This thing ain't going to end. This ain't going to end without a bang, okay? Now he's saying he's getting all his boys ready. He's getting the men of America. White man fight back. White man fight back. He's getting his boys ready. He think he's going to be able to handle them Russians. Well, the Most High has been sharpening that knife, that sword over there in Gog and Magog land for a while. He's keeping them right. They said what? I think 60% of the homes over there got running water or electricity. They ain't been living like America. Everybody ain't living like America. Everybody, they've been doing that. They've been growing to getting their own eggs. You know what I'm saying? Slaughtering their own chicken. They know what it is to slaughter meat. Everything ain't packaged and already seasoned, and all you gotta do is throw it in the air fryer. In America, that's all you gotta do. You ain't gotta do too much of nothing. And they don't even want to do that. It's already seasoned. I mean, it's already slaughtered, defeathered, clean. You can either get it garlic parmesan. You can either get it Thai basil. You can get it Peruvian. And all you gotta do is throw that, and it comes in the aluminum container. All you gotta do is throw it in the damn air fryer. And these people, they don't want to do that. They rather just do Uber Eats. All right. Well, verse 8. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted. They getting them ice boys. That's what ice for. That's what them daggone centurions for, the modern day centurions, ice. And shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. It's happened in the past, and they try to bring it back. But you ain't going to bring this back and come out unscathed, Esau. You ain't going to just do this. You ain't going to just think you just going to kill at will. It's not happening like that this time. It's not happening. Every time you do something, you see the pullback. Every time you think this whole fake Captain Kirk situation, all this weird stuff going on, look what happened to you. Something is wrong in Edomite land, man. These guys are crashing out terribly. What makes you want to get in a boat, drive up to a restaurant, and just start shooting up people? What makes you want to do that? What makes you want to drive through a church where people are supposed to be dressed in their best? They're supposed to be, fixing their mental health, supposed to be calm. I'm going to be peaceful. It's peace day. It's a Shabbat. It's a day of rest. I'm going to go do some worshiping. And here comes some crazed looking dude driving in there into your church with 2 American flags posted on the back of his big old truck. I mean, man, this dude is a buzz killer, man. He breaking the mood. He just doing that. He's doing everything wrong. Yeah. Verse 10, and then shall many be offended and shall betray one another and shall hate one another. And many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many. And because of iniquity shall bow, the love of many shall wax cold. Yeah, you're not loving your fellow man if you're shooting them up on the regular. Everywhere. As soon as the weekend come, that's their weekend plans. I mean, they got the game. You can watch 32 different NFL teams play. 30 to 32 different NFL teams play. They got college games on. That's not his plan for the weekend. His plan for the weekend is to shoot up people that are helpless and can't defend themselves. That's what this dude is planning to do for the weekend. Other people are planning to spend time with their family, eat, laugh. Not Red Boy. Red Boy want to tear some shit up. All right. Verse 13, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. You got to endure through this, man. This is some shit. This is some shit to deal with. I mean, this dude. I mean, everything really could be Gucci. Everyone could be chilling, enjoying themselves. I mean, there's so much resources down here, an overabundance of resources. But we got these crazed red people just messing up everybody. Just think about Gaza, man. I mean, who can really sit there and watch the videos of what these people are doing? But that's judgment. All right, let's just do Revelations 13. Because these are the times we're in. Revelations 13, 16 through 18. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man shall buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, Let's say it again. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 603 score and six. Yeah, they rolling it out. Keir Starmer over in London, in England, the UK, said, let me repeat myself. If you do not have a digital ID in the United Kingdom, you will not be able to work. He didn't say you won't be able to live there. He said you won't be able to work. So if you want to work, buy and sell, you've got to get a digital ID. Let that sink in. So now he's making rules like this. What is he going to come? Now, they want you to have wearables. I guess that digital ID is going to be on your wearable, like your watch or your. You got to wear it. So the phone ain't working. They want you with a ring. I don't know how they're going to. Next, they're going to be like, look, guess what, guys? If you want to work in London or in England or in the UK, you got to let us put something in your arm or in your forehead, or let me repeat myself, you won't be able to work. That's the draconian, biblical, apocalyptic, world-ending devices that they're doing. Let's go back to this. What does it say? Verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor. That he, who's this he? Is the he going to be some Chinese or Elamite or Japanese man over in Japan that's doing this? Who's the he that made it free for you to get that vaccine back in 2021? Who was the he? That he is your government. That person you're paying taxes to, that's who's going to give it to you. He's going to hit you with that hot shot, okay? It's always been him, your government. That's why you should have been so hands-on with your government, but you failed your founding fathers. You let this dude just come in here, take over your politicians, and control your government. And guess what? Now they control you. He can get behind a podium. This weak bitch motherfucker named Keir Starmer, straight bitch. He ain't got not one damn real masculine bone in his body. He's going to stand back there and say, let me repeat myself. If you don't have a digital ID, you cannot work. What? Yo, and if you step up to him, here come the nigga. No, here come the nigga that's working security. That's what's going on down here, man. It ain't looking too good for the Babylonian Knights. You know what I'm saying? It ain't looking too good. They setting themselves on fire. They said just Uvalde's in the news again. Before they had the school shooting, now the staffer is just catching on fire. I mean, the strangest things are happening here. This guy right here, he don't like that. He's the one ramming a truck into a church and just shooting it. Look at the Marine. You're supposed to protect your country, man. I work on it, and we know what this is. Let no man deceive you. This is one of the first people I knew I knew this person wasn't right. That is definitely got some Y chromosomes floating through her genome. That is not a woman. I don't care what they say. That can't be a woman. Over here talking that Captain Kirk business. You crazy. These two demons. Look at them. Who's the man and who's the woman here? Why is all the men shorter than all the women in Hollywood? What's going on, man? What's going on out here, man? The generals. You know they want to catch old Darky in the picture. He's over there looking dumbfounded like, what am I going to do? This one over here is like, I knew it was coming. What am I going to do? Damn, how did we get in this situation? Look at these guys, these clowns. I mean, hey, you guys asked for it. I'm so happy we are where we are now. Imagine if this wasn't happening. I'm so glad. Trump, you're doing a good damn job. You'll have a yoke of iron around your neck in no time. All right? Hey, Trump, you did good. Hey, Trump, keep going with it, buddy. Sooner or later, we're going to get down to the goody good, and that's where we're trying to get you. So, man, right there, we're going to say All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Honor to those I've learned from. Double honors to their teachers, the apostles of all Israel. And shalom to those of Yasharaklah, seeking the truth, seeking righteousness, and hoping for edification. Shalom.